Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF, one of the fastest game show. I'm MikeC.
And I'm Fred Watt.
Hey, y'all. Just bring you some news. I know you've heard it from now. Reverend Jesse Jackson has died. He was 84 years old. One of the pioneers, as far as for social justice and civil rights, along with the same circle as Martin Luther King as well too, fighting for a lot of people's rights and just pushing for the right things to happen. Also, one of the founders of the Rainbow Push Coalition. So, yeah.
He also ran for president twice.
Mm-hmm.
So our condolences goes out to their families, his family, his friends, and his loved ones, everybody that knew him personally. It was, all that crew of Dr. Martin Luther King, Reverend Al Sharpton, and Reverend Jesse Jackson. Those were the pioneers that are that's allowing you to even watch these episodes, because without them, you'd have been in the shack. You know what I'm saying? I would have been in the shack. You know what I'm saying, or still on the plantations. But these guys fought for rights to that many of us till this day take advantage of. And by this, the Grand Wizard that's in the White House, it seems like that we haven't made we haven't even gotten off the porch yet, because things are so racial now, man. But he was one of the pioneers, and you never really heard of Reverend Jesse Jackson in history books. He was never in the history book that I wrote. I read, though he should have been.
I was about to say, you wrote a history book? you are correct, though.
Even with Black History Month, we didn't really talk about Reverend Jesse Jackson. It's just a lot of stuff, and we're not going to get into all his accolades in this episode. But there's a lot of stuff that he did, and we all as Black folks should appreciate this man for what he did, the movements that he made. And like Mike said, he was actually there on the balcony when Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated. So yeah, man. Rest in peace, Mr. Jackson, Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Most definitely, and all your like Fred said, all your friends and family. And as you get older, you see the passing of time, and far as the changes in the world. You sometimes wonder, what if these people weren't here? You know what I'm saying? And as far as these freedoms that we really take for granted, you really don't know what type of freedom you have until you start to see it really stripped away. Because we didn't grow up in the time of real racism. You know what I'm saying? It's still now, and it's coming back rampant as ever. But real racism, back of the bus type of stuff. You can't drink here. You can't eat here. This is not your bathroom. A lot of the freedoms that we really take for granted, as far as for these pioneers that have really stayed in front of us through these, the fire department coming up there with water hoses and drenching them down, and all the killings and hangings and all that stuff. We really didn't live through that particular type of world, you know what I'm saying, as far as doing with all these injustice. But as you see, as far as the Grand Wizard in the White House and trying to strip away all the history, and and all these, just erase it like it never happened. And which is bullcrap. This happened. This is the history of this nation that was built from immigrants and slaves. And he's trying to get us to build some other stuff as well too. As far as these in these camps and stuff they setting up. Remember how they imported or deported, but it's going to be an import. Watch. It's going to be an import of people coming back to work these other farms and plantations. People need to open their eyes and see.
Yeah,
He's trying to erase history. I mean, trying to erase history. Me and you was not taught any of these histories as far as with that. We had a Black History Month. We had a little tiny bit of Martin Luther King as far as with Black history. But Roots was one of the thing. You had the Medgar Evers. You did have that as well. Learn about George Washington Carver. You know, just a couple little sprinkles along Black History Month. Yep.
That's all you basically learned, man. You didn't really learn real history.
That's right. We didn't know about this thing in Tulsa, Oklahoma as well. You know what I'm saying? I didn't learn about this until I actually saw a movie, Watchmen, that said, hey, this was based on real life. I said, what? You hardly have any libraries now. Libraries are freaking bare, you know, as far as how we used to go read and go through the card catalog. We had to really be detectives and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, but people just need to wake up, appreciate what they have as far as with this history that they do have, and keep on seeking it out. Do not let them close the door on history.
Nope.
Because guess what? If you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. Yep. That's why they're trying to shut people's eyes and stuff. No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't all that bad. It was worse. Mm-hmm. That was sugar-coated. You wasn't there. We only have words and excerpts of what happened. But to actually physically see something like that, you go crazy.
And the most funniest thing about it is now we have video cameras and we are recording events that are happening, and they're trying to twist it to say that didn't happen. It's on tape. You know,
they're like, nah, don't believe your eyes. Nah, hey, that wasn't me.
It's convenient to be on tape when brown and black people are getting prosecuted, but it's not so convenient to be on tape when somebody else is doing injustice to us, man.
Yep.
So, man, y'all gotta keep y'all head on the swivel, please.
Most definitely, man. And please, man, and keep your eyes peeled, keep your cameras on, keep on recording. Mm-hmm. Watch out. That's all I can say. Watch out. So the thing is, who's going to be the new type of leaders that rise up as far as to keep on spreading the word of these injustices? You know who's the leader? Who has to do that? We do.
Yes.
We had to speak up. We had to keep on keeping on, and don't let resistance deter us of what we need to do to protect ourselves, protect our loved ones, protect each other.
And I tell you, the three main people that I think is in the forefront of that, and I hope that somebody tags everybody that I've mentioned in this. And Curtis, 50 Cent, he is an advocate for justice. Roland Martin and D.L. Hughley. I think all three of these men, in my opinion, would, if they ran for president, it wouldn't be no doubt in my mind that these three men would run. I think Roland Martin, he ran for president at one time, I think, but with the knowledge that these men have, and the way that they advocate for Black America, man, kudos to all three of these cats, man. Like I said, 50 Cent, Roland Martin, and D.L. Hughley. If y'all know any of these three cats, man, please tag them. Send them this episode.
Also, too, Fred, I want to highlight somebody else too as well. Another YouTuber. He hasn't been he's more than up and coming. He has a great following. He has a cast called Undisputable. His name is Dr. Rashad Ritchie. I implore you, please check out this very sensible man. he really puts a highlight on, you know, Black injustice and just injustice period, far as for our people, and he also highlights some good things as well too. So yes, that's one thing you need to check out, Undisputable, and his name is Dr. Rashad Ritchie. Very intelligent brother, and he speaks a lot of truth, and you can see when he talks, he cares. So that's another brother that you should check out. That's all I got, Fred. Just people, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. You know, keep on fighting the fight. Blessings to his family and his loved ones.
Yeah, rest in peace, brother.
Like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. This is the Gamer Show with today. Don't forget to head on Facebook store page. Don't forget to hit that bell when we drop videos like these. Tell people about what we do here at the Gamer Show, and keep on fighting, y'all.
Hey, y'all do realize we're on TikTok, so please go over there and give us a follow. And follow us on all our social media platforms, and we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
Gamer Show.
We'll see you next time. Keep watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Later, y'all.